I guess the biggest difference between this year and last year's team culture is it feels a bit more serious and we're a bit more focused on, I guess, what we want to do. I feel like our planning and our goals for this year are a lot better than last year, where I felt like it wasn't as good going into the matches, but I feel like we're a lot more prepared these days. I don't know if that's, I mean, obviously because players changed, that culture is going to change, but it's hard to say why exactly. I mean, we're still a very like memey and fun team, but it definitely feels a bit more serious than the last splits.
I feel like the most important thing in Cloud9's culture compared to the previous teams I've been on is how we won't ignore a problem or like let it, be the elephant in the room. We'll always make sure we discuss things out and figure out a solution, or if something's bugging a player out, then we'll talk about it. Make sure it doesn't, affect the future games, future practice, or anything like that.
I think from a cultural perspective, for me, the single most important thing to have is the ability to hash it out with each other. To be able to have arguments and be able to talk about what's bothering you, because I think if you don't have that, then people just can't trust each other in the same way, and then eventually the team's gonna fall apart.
I like when people are direct to each other. They tell them how they feel about them or their gameplay or whatever, so that we can be honest with each other. Some people have a hard time taking criticism or giving it for that matter. And some people can't handle the truth, or they need time to cool down, they need to be approached differently, and that's fine. But so far, everyone seems okay with just being told what they think or what someone else thinks about them or their play or whatever happened in the game. So far, I'm really happy with how we do things here, and I would like that this way we're doing things keeps being that way.
I think the most important thing on a team usually is that you're good friends with each other, that no one kind of dislikes another one, or else it will kind of change your game style. I think just making sure that everyone likes each other is the main point, yeah.
It feels like we're good at being serious when we have to be serious, but we're good at having fun. So I kind of like Tina's environment. Reaper and myself do a good job of having a nice environment. They do one-on-ones with the players, they talk to everyone about how they're feeling about their teammates, about the games. They keep everyone in check, and I think they facilitate discussions very well, Reaper especially. As a head coach, it's very nice to be coached by him so far.
Oh yeah, players can feel safely being honest about their mistakes or misplays, or even outside of the games. Anything you can put your effort, yeah, that's we are trying to.
What it does, where you been, where you was, but it ain't what it is. Facing the mud, I really be hating in the mud. Said I can't pick it up, but I did. Y'all know Goon put too much bass in the sub. Cup full of blood and I gave it a chug. Wait till your neighbors get all snug, then play this real loud where you live. This that for the kids, saw something strange, can't say what it is. Court case came, ain't say what he did. Make sure move, put a chain on the gear. Yeah, I've been on top of the tower, got the power, weatherman, gun cock in his pocket shower. Put you down with the squids, that's rocket power. I done hang with the guys and we talk for hours, yo.
Look what he's got on. Huh? We told him to change his shirt. He said no. Keeping it.
Lost like 3 million stuff by the way.
I do things before, the psychology coaches are usually working with individually with the players or with the coach, but Gary seems like he is working with the organization or team. So I know he changed a lot about the team, and we are kinda act differently right now. He suggestion about lots of culture things or being honest things. So it's not came from me or Jack. It came from Gary's brain. He bring up to the team, and then we are kind of follow and we remake about our version ourselves. The one thing he's very useful to me or help me is he see what I don't see, lots of things about coaching perspective, or biggest part was probably listening part too, listening each other, that kind of things. Yeah, so far he doing a lot of effect on this team.
Gary's been pretty helpful for me, I guess, recently. He's been trying to help me work on practicing, I guess, in solo queue, on my mistakes that I make in scrims. And then sometimes when I have arguments with my teammates or coaches in game, he talks to me about how I could approach it differently.
I think that a good sports psychologist, or just a good psychologist in general, is just someone that can help you grow as a person. With the sports psychologist, it's also as a player, but I think that a lot of the research, or at least a lot of the research that Gary's been telling me about, is that when you become a better person, you will also become a better player. So for me, it's just about being like better.
Like, why did he pick Rife here? Isn't that just reportable?
I expected we're gonna win 2 of the games this week again, and I hope we are not disrespecting our opponents jumping into the match because they had a pretty bad week like last week. But it doesn't mean they gonna doing bad at this week, right? So I want to prepare like 100% with our strengths, and we'll see. But I'm pretty confident about we are gonna win against them.
Aka, from what I saw and from my past experience, I guess, because I played against him a lot in Europe, he's kind of the safe guy that just tries to not die usually, so I'm not really scared of him. And I think all around I'm just the better player, so I feel like it should be a lot of help for us to win.
All right, guys, welcome to the week 2. Then, not much to say again. I want you guys are playing as per we did practice. Then, not much special. We're gonna win today.
Oh, yeah. Down.
Fuck yeah, bro.
I'm down.
You down for win today?
A little down.
1, 2, 3.
So let's see if Immortals can now step up and take down a team that everybody else is hype on, because that says a lot. Niski trying to trade there with Ica, throwing out the wind wall to try to block the spear in trade, but Niski wisely saving until afterwards. Finding a really good trade onto Ica here. Ignite drop down, nicely done! Solo kill for Niski. Vulcan not level 6 here either. Soaz coming in from the top side, but the fight's going to be breaking out. Gangplank ulti providing control. Damage coming through. Niski looking to grab the lockdown there. Hakuho and Altec on the run, but they're both going to find their way back to the spawn platform in a body bag. And C9 win themselves a fight. They don't even lose patience on Shelly, and they'll pick up the Rift here. Soaz, are you getting away from this one? Well, he got licked, and he got sticked. And that'll be all she wrote.
Try and get Soaz while he's in transit.
There we go. There's some damage coming out from the barrels. Licorice knows how to play this. When he throws down the ulti to the side to cut off the escape route that Soaz may be able to use, Soaz is forced to run down the long hallway. Mountain Drake, T-minus 10 seconds. Niski with the flash. The damage is there, and the artillery.
And look, Immortals is kind of exposed in mid lane. This could be it.
Vulcan going in. Immortals are now separated. Altec under pressure from Licorice, but it's going to be so much damage coming through on the back end of the fight. Spin grabbing a killing spree there onto Hakuo. Double kill for him. Altec's gone. Man, Immortals just lost 3, and Sven counted them all up. They're still waiting on 2 of their members to come into this fight. Smith is going to be forced to stasis here very early. Vulcan's going to be drawing all the fire. But speaking of fire, the artillery once again will rain down on Immortals. The damage is there. They are gone, gone, gone. Cloud9, 5 for 1. Elder not required in what I believe is the cleanest game we've seen so far in these first couple of weeks.
I think their macro is quite bad because I feel like they took a fight at Rift that I cannot try to defend.
That they can't win, yeah.
That they cannot win. Like, it's impossible to win for them.
If they don't defend, they still lose.
Yeah,
So it's kind of lose-lose.
Because they lost the fight and they lost Rift as well. And then I think from their game was open anyways, so.
Do we have anything to go over?
No, let's go over the home.
Okay, cool.
I mean, like, we will have draft
I
meeting
mean,
at
we are
7:30.
10-3. Like,
Yeah. That was a game.
I mean, we can go over strongly while we have a draft meeting.
Yeah. So the game is so wide for us, and we have 4 globals. They can't do anything, and they get outscaled too. Yasuo can't block anything, so I hit through his win wall.
Yeah, Yasuo is not good into Senna.
So it's like, I don't know what they can do, honestly. The draft is so bad, but I don't think they played well necessarily.
Yeah, I think their mid can
So
control.
it's like a little bit of a both, I guess. But overall, our play was good. Our mid die was a little
Crazy. I got trolled by
misplayed,
Vulcan.
I suppose.
Nope, I got trolled by Vulcan. I told him to eat me. He said okay, but then he didn't eat me.
every team fight. Someone's
Yeah,
inting.
listen.
Someone's inting. Eat me, eat me, eat me, eat
He
me.
ate a minion instead. I think he was hungry, so.
Wait, look at the name. Chicken apple sausage. Chicken apple sausage. Chicken apple sausage. Yes, you can eat the chicken. I don't know, maybe.
Gary, or psychologist, helped me kind of get confident, I guess, and then also how to lead more the team, I guess. He's kind of teaching me a way of like communicating with my team in a way where I'm the one leading it rather than asking others before making plays and stuff. I don't think I necessarily want to be a leader in the team, but I feel like I just want to be someone that they can always trust. And I guess in a way it's like the leadership. I just want to be reliable, and like if they have any issues, then they can just talk to me, and then I'll just kind of follow my path, I guess.
I mean, I think as a support player, I spend a lot more time watching the map than other roles. So in VAR reviews, a lot of points that I bring up will be not about the way we play the team fights or the way we played our lanes. It's mostly how we use our champions, how we use the minion waves, visions. So in general, I spend a lot more time looking at the map, so it's kind of my responsibility to, or I have a lot more time to look at the map compared to the other roles. So I feel like it's my responsibility to think about macro and how we play the game in general.
I think I'm not a leader in the game. I don't shot call, but outside of the game, in our reviews, in our post-game talks, I have a lot of good things to say about the game, how to help us be better next time, and then make sure next time in the same situation we can be better.
I think the idea of being more open and straightforward has come honestly more from Sven. Since he's joined, he is very straightforward. He just says what he wants. I mean, I think it's a good thing. Sometimes it can be bad, but I think overall it's pretty good.
Who's winning this, TSM or EG?
I hope EG
win.
TSM. EG's
TSM?
Actually, we need to see draft first. I hope EG win.
I think it's just a coin flip.
It is.
I think it's just coin flip.
What? This is coin flip.
TSM or
Every
EG?
single game in LCS is coin flip.
No.
Not when we're in.
I mean, I've played versus Meteors before. It's not like this is my first game versus him. I think I played multiple times versus him, but me and him are pretty close friends now, actually. We talk a lot about jungle, what we think is good in the meta. He's helped me a lot. I've helped him a lot, so it's always exciting to play versus him.
Today, at the warm-up game, we made a lot of mistakes, right? But I don't want to say don't make the mistakes, because that kind of mindsets are usually pretty bad. Like jumping into the match, I don't want to make the mistakes. That's a pretty bad mindset. Remember that. So I just want you guys to play like naturally, slowly, but with the limits. Let's do like the practice.
Okay, cool.
I'm
so far.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Hello and thank you for joining us for Game 3, where we've got 100 Thieves looking to take down Cloud9. Yes, to the bottom side, they're going to find a stun towards Stun, tries to walk away, but he is revealed. He's not going to get the bounce, though. Cody's on the other side, but now they go back into media, supposed to give him away. He's rooted, though. The Q is going to land, and first blood is claimed. Now it's Stun's turn to run. Shield comes in, Q lands, second Dark Harvest picked up there. Damage working out. Labbers around, though, does have Smite, does have the opening to go for it, goes, and no, it's going to go to Meteos picking it up. Nice ward up, keeps Flabber to safety, but now the re-engage, Stun coming across, Licorice, 1Q from the kill, over the top they go, Stun is gone, and here comes the re-engage, the kick blast just to guarantee it, and Someday dies on his own day. Yeah, Someday doesn't actually get the auto attack off, he needs to get the healing, finally gets that all down now, nice ult, jukes the third Q, here comes Sen ult over the top of the shield, Someday dodges the damage, but can he get away? There comes the second stun, and Licorice takes the kill.
TP coming in from Camille.
Okay, and that's without the Aatrox here, so 5v4, can they find the ult, can they find the engage? Looking out towards Meteos, gonna get the ulti onto him. No good way out, but the re-engage isn't too good. The stun comes over the top, bullet time there as well. Meteos is gone, and the shield is plenty. It's a 1 for 0, Aatrox is in, but is it gonna be enough? Cody's son being run down, and the bind lands. Stun gonna be next up, 3 kills to nothing. I would not play for Elder Dragon, by the way, on the G9 side. Maybe Licorice can be at least knocked up. He puts the ult down to buy a few more seconds, but there's so much damage coming in. Oh, he actually gonna find a re-kill, and it's Own the Guardian Angel down. So here comes the reinforcements, and Someday he's gonna drop now as well. Licorice will not die. The Nexus going to drop, and Cloud9 are the team to beat in North America.
I think we played pretty bad compared to our normal. Like, I think we won, and it was still like pretty convincing, but I think we made a lot of mistakes. For me, I'd give it like a 5 out of 10.
Personally, I didn't play too great. I kind of died 3 times for no reason. My first set top, I mean, we said LeBlanc had TP advantage, so we shouldn't have looked for the play. And then, I mean, I died bottom. And then the next one, I just inted at the Groff. So I kind of ran it down today, but, you know, I'm improving, so hopefully I won't do it next week.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Today just felt like kind of like an off day, which is like weird to say after you win a game in 30 minutes, but like absolute mess. So yeah, I don't know. Like, I think today's game was actually really good because we can look at like what we should improve on and where our gaps are. Because I think when you really know something, you're okay in like all situations. So I think having this game is actually really good for us.
This game, specifically this game, you played really good. as a year champion and the com too.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Correct.
You're showing some good leadership. Good job.
Nice, bro.
Nice.
What can I do? So yeah, let's keep those things up and good job today.
So we're doing really good, but I feel like we still have a lot to improve on. And then also for my part, I think I'm still improving on kind of being a leader or a big voice into the game and also outside of the game. And also keep supporting us, the team and me, or really appreciating all the supports we can get. And yeah, I hope we can win a title this year.
It's a Counter-Strike knife.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, you can grab it.
Put your first finger. Put your like this. See?
Oh, I see, I see.
And then you go.
Like this?
Yeah. Yeah, and you fuck people up.
I see. That's what I'm good at.